Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Gemini for May of 2020. Geez, 5 months into the year already. For everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck as like an overall view of the month. We'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I am you during the reading. It makes all you Geminis named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't believe the cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as like an overall theme. Now, for us Geminis this month, I have a short message for us. And what Spirit's saying is like, we've had our days, and finally we have learned to stand up for ourselves. We are like cutting or severing whatever is past that is no good for us. It's like even past bills, past relationships, past anything that doesn't work for us, paying what's due, leaving it there, right? Leaving it there. So if something from the past, or a person, a situation from the past, comes towards us in our present and in our now, we are going to meet them as the Gemini we are, in our integrity from where we are now, not from our past. It's an interesting message. I thought, I wonder what that's going to mean to us. And then I saw one of the cards down here and thought, whoa, uh-oh, because we have good words: creativity, freedom, birth. I can see where one of these cards could do with birth, integrity, like our words, like our beginning message, and efficiency. And our card on the bottom of the deck here is the Two of Pentacles. And twos are always about choices or decisions. So this particular two is a pentacle, so it's about money. We could have money coming in from two sources, or maybe we're having to juggle money to make ends meet. But still, even with that, it indicates good fortune. It's pentacle energy, enjoyment, that kind of energy in the material realm, in the physical world. We could be having some financial difficulties with this card right now. But looking at our words down here, some of us could, the virus is probably still going in the month of May. Some of us may be still on our shutdown or lockdown thing. But this card is a message about money, usually coming to us. Normally it will come in a written form. Nowadays you don't know. Is it going to be a letter? Is it going to be a text? Is it going to be an email? Something like that. But it usually does come in a written form. And we could possibly be still deciding between two different options to choose from, around money or finances. We could be concerned with our issues that are around abundance, or maybe, like I said, holding down one, like more than one job, moonlighting on the side to get extra money. That could be, maybe taking an extra job if we got laid off of our work, if it wasn't an essential job. A lot of us got laid off. I know my husband did, for the past about 3 weeks now. He's been laid off, going back pretty soon because it is essential work, but still there, a lot of people got shut down. So when this comes up, it's time to make a choice, usually around money. And whatever that choice is, we're going to stick with it even if we aren't sure of the outcome. But the choice has to be made. That's the way Spirit's putting it. That choice has to be made. Do it in the most efficient way, like our words down here. That is possible, So, because when we make choices around money or finances, they're usually very important to us. So the choices we make now may have some kind of a long-term effect. And especially I'm thinking, if some of us are going through that layoff energy or things like that. Everyone mostly got hit. We have those people that are, emergency services. All of our hospitals, obviously, they aren't laying people off because they need them more and more, even if they're working in dangerous situations like combat, on an everyday basis. And things can get tough, they can get tight no matter what. Maybe some are working overtime hours, in grocery stores or in hospitals because people were ill and couldn't come in. There's always, extra. So a lot of us will be using this to make a choice about finances. Maybe we're going to go out and get that second job. Others of us, maybe we're just working our butts off, and just trying to juggle the everyday, because this is material world things that are going on around us, just due to our job or our circumstances. And others of us will be making a choice. And make the choice, is what Spirit's saying. Make the choice, even if we don't know the outcome. Make the best choice we can make. Contact your creativity. Contact our creativity. Make the best choice we can make, in order to do the things that we have to do. I don't feel it's going to be bad or disrupted or things like this, but it is a disruptive time. I know we'll come out on the other end even better, but here's our glitch. Don't we always have to get some kind of glitch? We have the Tower card in here, you know, and the Tower card is like getting rid of old ideas, habit patterns, things like that. If we think about it like that, it's a positive card. It's not a actual bad card, but most people don't like anything, changing or anything that upsets our regular routine, so get these really uncomfortable kind of feelings, Sometimes there's some kind of loss, sometimes financial, which, like we were talking about in the Two of Pentacles, there might be tough times or whatever. Sometimes there's a breakup of a relationship with a Tower card. But when we look, like hindsight with the Tower card, we can see that there was things that should have um, come to us or been foreseen ahead of time, if we were only aware of them and willing. The thing about the Tower card is being willing to face the facts, If we were willing to face the facts, then we would have made whatever those changes were. And our original message was, cutting what isn't right for us anymore, leaving, what's past in the past and making sure it was clearly done, walking away from it. And if something from our past comes back to meet us, we're going to stand as we are now, with the growth we have done in years, things like that, But whatever is here, it can be lightning fast, upsetting events that happen, and we hear things on the news every day now, with the virus situation, with situations around the world, that happen, like out of the clear blue sky, like that Uranian, I can't say the word, Uranus, the planet Uranus, lightning strikes, doesn't mean the lightning is going to blow up our house and burn us down to the ground, but things that we couldn't have foreseen that happen, and a lot of that's happening right now in this kind of energy. But if it's a personal thing, let's say just a personal thing, this type of energy hits when we become dissatisfied with something or just really discontent with it and don't know how to make the needed change. And then it fires off this urgent, like, need to break free of the restriction. that was limiting our development. So we just like, bam, do the change. Maybe nobody was expecting us to do the bam, do the change type energy, and there it is, it happens. And with that original message saying to us, leave the past in the past, is what I'm thinking, make sure you cleaned it up. And when I meet anything from the past, to meet it with the person I am now, whether it's a situation I'm revisiting or a person coming back in my life, to meet it where I am now and to meet them, if it's a person, where they are now, right? To meet them where they are now also, giving everybody that kind of fresh opportunity, and if there's something I want to change or get rid of, doing it. Just doing it because this is what I want to do. Because our next card here is excellent. Now we got the Two of Cups. So we have the Two of Pentacles, money energy, and the Two of Cups, like love energy. This is like a coupling of some sort of coupling, right? Marriage, partnership, new friendship maybe, a union of any kind of sort. And these are general readings, but it means harmony's in the air, the honeymoon stage of a relationship, like when you just met a new partner and you really like them and everything's going really good. It's like that stage where nothing can go wrong, everything is love and light. And also for those of us that were in permanent established relationships, a lot of times with this card, new harmony comes in. So we reestablish the relationship. Things are made right or better for us, that kind of stuff. It's when everybody's working in unison and everything is going very smoothly, whether it's in love or friendship. It's the mutual, the card itself says this is a mutual admiration society where full of goodwill, goodwill to my fellow man. But most of the time, this is like a union between the sexes, because it's not the Lover's card, it's the Two of Cups, basically meaning similar things. It's a union between the sexes or some other kind of partnership or joining together type energy, which is excellent and really great. Maybe the Tower card, maybe with the Tower card, some of us, how do I want to say this? Maybe with the Tower card, we cleared the air about something that was bothering us in a relationship, perhaps that we already had. Cleared the air in a relationship we already had. Maybe there was, we weren't on the same page, and now we are on the same page and getting back along again, or made changes that we wanted to make together, and things are coming up or working right now. A lot of us, I think this is going to be maybe decisions or argument, maybe around finances or things like that, or a way to better things for us with that Tower situation. But it's hard to tell because these are general readings, and with that Two of Cups energy in there, could be for some of us, we had a big argument and maybe a separation, and we're going into a new type of relationship. Whether for some of us it was at work, others of us that may be right in our partnership type energy there, And because our next card here is actually excellent. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles energy, and this is independence from financial concerns or any kind of worries around finances, which the Two of Pentacles could be. Abundance, it means abundance gained by proper management of our affairs. So it's something that we've worked purposely towards, like proper management of our affairs, a time of arrival, of accomplishment, a time of feeling secure. So we have a little rough energy in this month, and then this energetics that's bringing in more of a flow, when we've integrated all the factors of our life into some type of a secure base, and then we enjoy money, resources, things like that, physical energy, because it's a physical card, it's a pentacle card, physical energy, and everything comes together in a nice flow type energy, well-being, order, safety, success. When we feel our whole life like a well-coordinated type of a reality, things coming together, things working out for us, things being better, and maybe some of us will be, like I said, maybe going back to work. Others of us, I'm saying this tower energy could have brought, perhaps some kind of argument that caused us to make a change to go to that two-cup energy that would cause a better environment, even with the people we were working with, possibly. I don't know where these are going to fall in our lives, and others of us, right? Maybe it's a brand new relationship, period, that could bring that financial stability to us, because our next energetics here is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So some of us will be being called forward to be in this kind of energy of the Queen of Pentacles, which is possible with that Two of Pentacles energy coming in, like for overview, to step up into this type of energy. Now, this is earth energy, we're air energy. So this is going to be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, if it's someone outside of us. The other thing, male or female. For some of us, this may be the new boss or a new relationship coming in. And others of us, I think we're being called to step into this kind of energy. But because the Queen of Pentacles energy carries this sense of someone who understands and respects money, right? But doesn't worship it. They use it as a tool. They don't worship it like the money or the material wealth is, God. That kind of energy. They have great respect for it. So it's a generous person around us who would be like an excellent manager, excellent money manager, a good advisor. They would care about us or really like us or appreciate us. And if they didn't, they would be fair in whatever decision. So somebody that could help us financially because they're practical, well-grounded, want to see if they're distributing money to us. They want to see that the money that they give produces some type of a tangible result. And if it's not a person, it's a card of harvest after much labor, security, acquisition of wisdom through experience, and prudent use of our wealth. And this, I was thinking about that prudent use of our wealth. This is prudent use of our wealth, this Nine of Pentacles, where we made decisions that were wise, were based, in our integrity, that were the most efficient, like our word, decisions for us that allowed for freedom and stuff. So some of us are going to be called to take on this energy. Others of us, this may be a new relationship coming in. Others of us, maybe a boss stepping into place that's coming in like that, that perhaps could like help us by getting us a raise or a promotion, It might be along those type of energies. But wise, the Queen of Pentacles energy uses, wisely, how do I want to say this? they use their resources wisely. They don't give it unless they're like absolutely sure that whatever they're giving it for, or whatever it's being used for, is the right thing, the wisest thing to do. And we have that tower energy in here too. That's the thing that's getting me, because there's that argumentative type energy in between all of this loving energy. So, and the energetics of the original message. That's why I'm delaying here, kind of dithering in my head. And we have the energetics of the original message about cutting things from the past that aren't relevant or serving us anymore, making it clean and clear. That type of energy. And tower energy can be argumentative, or a really sudden thing that we didn't expect. And sometimes I don't know where it'll fall in each one of our lives, but that's the way the cards are reading. So some of us may have the energetics that we're going to have to deal with that tower energy. Argumentative. Opportunity to forgive. Opportunity to forgive. Meet them where I am now. Remember what Spirit said in the beginning, not who I was in the past, who I have grown into be. It says, this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness, and we will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. That's an interesting message. Right in there with that tower energy and what they were saying. I'm going the wrong way trying to find our opportunity to forgive thing here. Found it. I said, the angels sent you this card because they see you've grown weary of a recurring negative pattern in your life. To break this cycle, it's important for you to release old toxic thoughts about the current situation and relationship. You can do this by breathing deeply, and on each exhalation, give your fears, worries, anger, and other painful emotions to the angels. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you are condoning the other person's behavior. It just means that you're unwilling to carry the toxic feeling and the thoughts about him or her. Release, be free, and experience positive patterns through forgiveness. Avoid blaming yourself or others. Just as you release anger, a creative resolution to the situation appears. And boy, does it ever, doesn't it? There are hidden blessings in this relationship and situation. Focus upon desires instead of fears and judgment. Those hidden blessings get a little scary, don't they, sometimes? Well, Gemini, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you just want to go neb about me, or if you need or want to set an appointment with me, all the information to do that's down below the screen in the About section. Also at the website. Also over at the website, there's 2 short videos. One explains a prayer class I put out there for y'all. The other one explains the sutra classes I put out there for you. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It's very comprehensive. It explains how you format prayers, why you do them the way you do. All that is in the prayer class. The sutras are simple thought forms. You put in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day. It enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. So to everybody I've met through, but they're at the website. So to everybody I've met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you, it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.